Here, take my lunch. I need my hands free.
Vote for me! Vote for me! Vote for me! Vote for me!
Look, please.
Hey, Jesse, vote for me for president?
You bet.
Vote for me for president!
You got it.
Vote for me for president!
What are you giving?
Another year of excellent service as your school president.
Unless you can come up with something I can eat or write with, I don't think you're gonna get my vote. Next.
You're, voting for me, right?
You're running? Since when are you interested in politics?
Since I found out student council meets at the same time as detention?
Being that it's election time, it seems appropriate to begin our unit on democracy. I'll be passing out these study sheets, and since we have a few students absent, I need some volunteers to bring them this and their homework and their get well cards. Who wants to drop them off at Penny's house?
Pick me! Pick me!
I have to warn you, Penny has the mumps. Oh, you've had the mumps.
No, but I want them. Childhood diseases should be had in childhood.
That's okay.
No, pick me. I'll just put a bag over my head.
Sorry, no.
I'll hold my breath the whole time I'm there.
Thanks anyway.
Why don't you try holding your breath the whole time you're here?
You're just mad because I told you I wasn't voting for you.
I don't need your vote. I got plenty without you.
Oh, then you're mad because of that time I broke up with you.
Huh? I broke up with you.
Jenny, you'll go to Penny's. Now, who wants to go to Charlie's?
Ha ha, you weren't picked.
Baby.
Double baby, who I broke up with.
It's whom I broke up with. But if you weren't such a baby, you'd know that.
Nancy.
Huh?
Well, since you have so much to say, why don't you stop by Polly's and tell her all about the homework?
And here's a free soy dog courtesy of Gabrielle running on the vegetarian ticket.
Vote for me! 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 Vote for me!
Free veal. Vote for Neil.
Vote for me! Vote for me! Vote for me! Vote for me! Give me one of everything. Vote for me! Vote for me!
You're, voting for me, right, pal?
Why should I?
Because when I win, I'm pushing through a 3-day school week.
Make it 2 and you got my vote.
You know, I've been thinking. Breaking up with you was the dumbest thing I ever did. And
Forget it. I'm still not voting for you.
come to think of it, I guess I did the right thing. Hey, Sherry, wait up. How you feel about a 1-day school week?
This is for Polly, Chapter 7, Question 1 through 9, Skip 5. And for English, write a 100-word essay on what life will be like in 2015, 2035, and 2075. And when she gets back to school, tell her to bring in a shoebox, nylon thread, and tin foil. Bye!
Wait, you can't help Pololo yourself.
No, I can't. I'm very susceptible to germs.
What Pololo has isn't catchy. She just ate a bad bleenie. Could happen to anyone. Come on in, little Judgeki.
Whoa! No, please, no!
Go on in, sweetheart. At a time like this, Pololo needs her friends.
Huh?
Glupie, vide Manishka.
Oh, Nan, don't go. Come closer. How'd you know it was me? When you're sick, your other senses become sharper and take over. Thanks for coming. Meet my great aunt Nitschka. Hello. Noonie globus vidi Frankie, Nan.
No.
Nitschka. She's heard all about you. I told her about all my close friends. Ooh, Fabiola! What's she doing? Lithuanian foot massage. When you have a bad stomach, it's the next best thing to licking a goat. Uh-huh. And that head thingy? That's so you know who the sick person is. Yeah, well, I gotta be going now. Feel better soon. I'll just leave your homework with your mother. No, don't go, Nan. I'm glad you're here. I was worried I wouldn't get the chance to see you again.
You just have a little stomach ache. You'll be back in school in a couple of days.
A Bleeny ache can be very unpredictable. It can. I have a much smaller family because of that tainted Bleeny epidemic in the 60s. It wiped out 2 of my mother's cousins and 8 of their goats.
Bad Blinis! Bad Blinis!
Unfortunately, Aunt Nitschka didn't get to the goats in time. So, Nan, tell me what's been going on in school. How are all my friends?
Remind me, who might they be?
You're right. I'm friends with so many people. Hey, that reminds me. Don't I get a get well card signed by all my classmates? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Heard you're sick. Get well quick. That's so cute. I can't wait to read their get well messages. Take as long as you want to get better. Signed, Vinny. That's so sweet. Don't hurry back too soon. Rest up for a year at least. Signed, Jessie. Our classmates are so nice. They are. Sorry, don't mean to show off. I know when you were out sick, no one wrote anything like that in your card.
That's true. Well, I'll let you get your rest.
No, you gotta tell me what's going on in school. And do you think you could rub my toes while you're doing it?
No. Okay. Mr. Besser sat in gum, so the 2nd grade and their teacher, Ms. Belikoff, are in detention. And this will be of interest to you. I was eating ice cream at lunch and the handle of my spoon broke.
I'm not surprised. I told the cafeteria staff that's what you get when you buy cheapy plastic utensils. And people wonder why I take my traveling spoon case everywhere. There's always an emergency. So what else?
Did I mention Mr. Besser and the gum?
Give me more.
Nothing much else. Everyone's all busy with those school elections.
School elections? Fabiola! Who's running? What are their platforms?
Everybody's running for president, and everybody's promising more school trips and less detention.
And what do they have to say about adding Lithuanian studies?
Not much.
And they think they represent the student population. Oh, if it weren't for my bleeniitis, I would have run for office, and then in only 1 year, every kid, K through 6, would have been able to walk into any Lithuanian restaurant and order a full meal in flawless Lithuanian.
Yeah, our loss.
Oh la la!
Yes, Mama?
Tell Nan we've got a snack for her. The borscht is bubbling.
Borscht? I don't want any borscht.
She doesn't want a snack, Mama. She's gonna be way too busy massaging my foot. And don't be afraid to go for it. Dig in. I'm hardy.
I'm a-comin', Mrs. McShane. Bubble me up some borscht.
Vote for Jordan for president. I promise to get rid of Mr. Besser. Vote for Neil Footlick for president. He'll get rid of Mr. Besser. Vote for Sanjay. Be rid of Besser.
Those little hooligans. Every year I have to do this.
So, ask yourselves, aren't you better off today than you were last year? Am I not the one who promised startling new changes in the cafeteria? And did I not bring you Curry Wednesday and Onion Bhaji Thursday? Hold your clapping.
So vote for me, cause someday it'll look good on my college record.
Okay, vote for me and I promise big changes. Like bathing suit day, and watch TV day, and pick on a little kid day, and
And if elected, I promise more school trips and less detention.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. She stole my ideas.
Did not. I said them first. They're my ideas. So if you say them after me, you're the one stealing my ideas.
Me? You're the stealer?
No, you're the stealer.
No, you're the stealer. So remember to mark your ballot and vote for
Jordan and Gabrielle for co-presidents.
Vote for me! Vote for me!
Vote for me!
Vote for us!
Vote for me! The boy who brought curry into the lunchroom!
Vote for me! Vote for me! Vote for me!
Hey, I just found out I'm half Lithuanian, and we Lithos gotta stick together. So, you voting for me, right?
No, she is voting for me. They said you were not feeling well, but now you are looking tip-top. I cried when I heard you were ill, so mark a ballot for Sanjay. No, she's voting for me, and stop trying to butter her up. So, is that a new dress?
No, my bleeding-itis cleared up, so I threw on any old thing. I had to be here to take part in the election.
See, when you have a deserving candidate such as I, they'd crawl if they had to. Good for you. You came to vote.
Oh, I didn't come to vote. I came to run. Don't worry. It was too late for me to run for president and steal all your votes away, so I'm running for vice president. And I promise to work very, very closely with whoever wins. I'll be ever at your side. We'll have lunch together, walk to school together, call each other every night. When you brush your teeth in the morning, I'll be the one holding the cup you spit in. I will.
This assembly was supposed to be for a debate between all the candidates running for office. But for some reason, all but one of the candidates has suddenly dropped out of the race. So since there's no one to debate, the assembly's dismissed.
Hold it! They came for a debate, they get a debate. And since there's an opening for president, I'm throwing my hat in for that.
Polly.
Faculty, students, and my honored opponent.
Like trying to stop a runaway train.
If elected, I promise to devote myself to serving you. Unlike my lazy opponent Sanjay, who after a year in office hasn't done anything. I ask you, do you remember a famous astronaut coming here and shaking your hand? No! And where is our state-of-the-art television studio for us to produce our own personal, professional programming? And geez Louise, this school still doesn't even own a plane!
I was never saying I would do any of those things.
See? You heard him. He had no intention of doing any of those things. And what about Jordan and Gabrielle? Co-presidents? They say two heads are better than one, but not those two heads. Let's just take a closer look at their platform. More school trips, less detention. Ooh, good idea. Let's have kids running wild, swinging from the light fixtures when they're not on one of their twice daily educational school trips to the fish canning factory.
So, you still think it was a bad idea we dropped out?
Are you kidding? I even feel sorry for those chairs.
And then we've got Neil Footlick. He has no right to sit in that chair. My researchers have uncovered that he lives out of the district. He uses a phony address to go to this school. If Neil lies about where he lives, he'll lie about getting you that roller coaster on the playground, too.
Okay, debate's over. Time to vote.
But what about my rebuttals?
Over.
Remember, by golly, vote for Polly.
The results of the school election are...
Faster, faster! I can't stand the suspense!
What are you so nervous about? You're the only one running.
So who won?
You.
Yay, yay! I can't believe it! I promise not to let all of you who voted for me down. How much did I win by?
It's not important.
Excuse me, how's your food? Huh? As president of our school, I care about everything that goes on. So, how's that macaroni?
Tastes like glue.
Unacceptable. I'll take care of this. Hey, and look at those skimpy portions. No wonder you're so small and scrawny. I'll take care of this. How's the chair?
Okay.
No, it's not. Look at you. You have the posture of a wet noodle. No wonder. No back support. I'll take care of it. Ah! Good morning, constituents. This is your president, Polly McShane, with your daily update on the sweeping changes that I was put in office to make. I am pleased to announce the cafeteria will no longer be serving soft drinks or candy. I know you, and your teeth will thank me.
What?
She's crazy. And starting today, I am implementing my McShane Shade program. Soon, all the classrooms will have blackout shades so no one will be distracted by anything outside. And you can concentrate 100% on what your teacher is saying. finally, I will be presenting my McShane 100-point plan for better schooling at this afternoon's PTA meeting.
No.
Okay, next, a report from Mrs. Footlick.
Well, on behalf of the parents, I'm happy to report that the new band uniforms were delivered Tuesday. They look beautiful. Only one little problem. They sent an extra one in an adult's men's size.
Gee, I don't know how that happened. Just send it to my house and I'll handle it. Next, the Parent-Teachers Appreciation Dinner will be...
Leo! Where is everyone?
Shh! Maybe she won't find us.
Oh, here you are. Didn't know the meeting was moved down here. You'd almost think you were hiding from someone. So, what'd I miss?
Not enough. This is our new student government representative.
Polly McShane, student body president, and I promise to do a much better job than my lazy-bone predecessor.
That was my son.
Guess we won't be getting much from your side of the room.
Polly, this is your first time here. Maybe you should just sit back and watch for a while.
That's the problem. Everyone watches and just sits around on their fat butts. Speaking of fat butts, what's going on with this band uniform fiasco? I hear we received a 42 long, and the only one I know who wears that size is...
We're way past that.
Okay, make sure I get a copy of the minutes. Number 2, I want to talk about recess. Don't need it, get rid of it. Number 3.
Wait. We can't eliminate recess. The children need it. It's the one chance they have to use up some energy so they can concentrate for the rest of the day.
Well, that wouldn't be a problem if the teacher had some control over her students. Why don't we just play Ring Around the Rosie all day?
Listen, Polly.
You know, that's a wonderful idea. Eliminating recess will give our children more time for their studies and less opportunity for my son Neil to get beat up in the playground.
Thank you for your support. I'm only here as a humble representative of our student government.
You are the student government.
So, what else do you have?
Number 3, the teacher's parking lot.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about that too. It should be much closer to my office.
Not exactly what I had in mind. I say we bulldoze it tomorrow. Waste of space. Teachers should be carpooling anyway, or they can walk to school. There's a few who could stand to knock off a few pounds. Right, Miss Graves? And starting next Monday, we will be following a Silence in the Hall program. Instead of chattering to your neighbor, you can practice your multiplication tables. Yet another creative idea from your elected prez. And tomorrow, I, Polly McShane, your duly elected president, will be giving you a progress report on our new school dress code. For those of you who want to get a head start, think polka dots and claws. And finally, as of today, I am happy to report the teacher's lunchroom is now closed, making more room for our hungry, tableless students. So, teachers, pack up your own lunch and eat in your car while you still have a parking space. Get your feet off the desk, Mr. Besser.
Okay. Instead of starting with math today, I think we'll do a little history. I'm going to tell you all about the American Revolution and how a small but determined group of people overthrew a tyrant.
So, starting tomorrow, we'll be teaching Lithuanian folk dancing in the gym. And you wallflowers, don't worry. We'll force someone to dance with you. So throw away your basketballs and trade them in for shoes with bells and felt hats with a feather. And from now on, along with the Pledge of Allegiance, we'll be singing Lithuania, my Lithuania. Okay, everyone, after me. Carry me back to Lithuania. Huh?
I'll take you back right now.
This is a revolution. We're revolting.
You have been overthrown, you cruel tyrant.
Are you insane? I'm just following the will of the people.
Well, we are the people who will not be wanting you. You called me a lazy-born boy who does not do anything. Well, I am doing something now.
You said I didn't even live in the school district. How do you know I don't live in my father's furniture factory?
Get going. You're out of here.
All my loyal supporters, please report to Mr. Besser's office immediately. Yay! No! No! You will never silence me! No!
Good news! Polly is overthrown. Curry Day is back.
What do you mean? What about bathing suit day?
What about